If you were to ask me what was my biggest skill issue in Fire Emblem whilst I was growing up, it was most definitely the way I treated unit deaths. You see, just like all ye common folk, I too used to reset after every unit death despite the fact I don't care about any of these guys. In fact, I'd have so many bad and untrained units that are just left over as cattle that I can't even train them all even if I wanted to. Which I didn't, by the way. And how does this surplus population form? Well, it's simple. Resetting. Can I ask you all to take a moment to look at all the early game archers, axe bros, or even armor knights on your current bench in whatever Fire Emblem game you're playing? Let me ask you, what are they doing? No, genuinely, why are they there? If you deployed him, he'd be a net positive to the enemy. Would it really have made much of a difference if that crappy early game cavalier just disappeared? You're not going to use him. You already know which units you need alive for the true ending, and besides, it's impossible to see everything in one run anyway. You should let him die. You should let him stay dead. Do you have any idea how valuable deployment slots are in this game? Like, I'm telling you, the Earth will keep rotating, and the sun will still rise from the east, even if you let Dorcas die. Heck, you're actually being lore accurate by letting him die. But I digress. Let's get to the reasoning. Why should you ever leave a unit dead? Well, it's simple. There's a secret stat hidden in most, if not all, Fire Emblem games. This stat does not show up on a stat screen, but it is unavoidably visible to the player. This stat does not apply to any specific unit, but it does apply to an individual. This stat does not have any growth rates of its own, but it'll grow nonetheless, whether you want it to or not. And you see, this stat is your playtime. Time is a valuable resource, like, so valuable that if you ever want to make a fictional character with any sort of time manipulation powers, you better stick an Achilles heel onto that guy ASAP, or else your story just explodes. Time is something money can't buy back, and that's scary. And thus, there's no worse feeling than having to reset in Fire Emblem. Well, that and losing an Iron Man. You see, the second you go and reset over your precious Dorcas, you end up losing your oh so valuable time. And you know this. In fact, you know it so well that it ruins your entire mood. You'll become agitated, upset, and your family members might even start asking you if you're crying whilst playing Phantom Ship. I was, if you are wondering. So not only will you have lost your initial time spent playing the map, but you'll retry it several times, making more and more mistakes due to your decreased mood. It becomes an endless cycle which just sucks up your entire day. So here's what I instead suggest doing. Number 1. Just let the stupid kid die. She's not meant to be here anyway. Or number 2. Reset, but after you do so, just walk away for a bit. If you don't, you may end up spiraling into wasting an entire evening. I'm not saying you should deliberately let your highly invested units die, but at some point, you just gotta realize that your Amelia isn't worth it. Trust me, these guys on the bench are probably better off dead rather than being stuck in a purgatory of your creation. Of course, everything I said just goes out the window if you're playing any of the newer Fire Emblem games, but if you're watching this channel, you're probably not playing those much. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Oh, and before I go, if I see any of you guys suggesting save staying in the comment section, I swear to God I'm not even going to threaten you, I'm just going to tweak out.